In the art of power, every move you make counts. Every word you speak, every gesture you offer can build alliances or ignite a war. And sometimes the most dangerous battles aren't fought with armies or wealth, but with egos. Welcome to Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. This law is deceptively simple. You might think, I'm careful, I treat people fairly. But here's the truth. Not everyone responds the same way to challenge, sarcasm, or even honesty. What you see as harmless might be deadly to someone else's pride. In power dynamics, it's not just about what you do. It's about who you do it to. Let's begin with a story. In ancient China, a young advisor named Han Xin rose quickly in military ranks. Bold, brilliant, and proud. He once insulted a fellow general, considering him too weak. That general swallowed the insult in silence. But years later, when the balance of power shifted, he arranged Han Xin's execution. What went wrong? Han Xin made a powerful mistake. He underestimated the pride and memory of the man he offended. That's the core of this law. You must study people deeply before you confront them, tease them, or attempt to outshine them. Because not all enemies fight the same way. Some are rational. They respond to logic. Some are proud. They respond to flattery. Some are insecure. They see threats where there are none. And some are wolves in sheep's clothing, smiling on the outside, plotting on the inside. There are people in this world who will forgive your mistakes and those who will never forget them. The trick is knowing who's who before it's too late. Robert Greene breaks down 5 types of dangerous individuals you should never offend. 1. The arrogant and proud man. These individuals cannot tolerate being outshined. If you embarrass them, they will seek revenge, no matter how long it takes. 2. The hopelessly insecure, always doubting themselves. They see even kindness as manipulation. They are paranoid by nature, and every gesture is a potential insult. The suspicious and cold-blooded. These are calculators. If they sense you might be a threat, they will remove you quietly. No emotion, just execution. 4. The overly sensitive and touchy. They read into everything. A joke becomes an insult. A silence becomes disrespect. Once offended, they spiral. 5. The passive-aggressive type. They never confront you directly. Instead, they work behind the scenes to sabotage your efforts. You'll never know what hit you. If you offend one of these types, even unintentionally, you may trigger a chain reaction that's impossible to stop. Now let's bring it into the modern world. Imagine the office. You make a joke in a meeting and everyone laughs, except one person. You think nothing of it, but days later your project is delayed, your proposal's blocked, your allies silent. What happened? You offended the wrong person. Someone who held quiet influence, someone who waited for the right moment to strike back. In the world of politics, business, and leadership, this happens every day. Careers collapse, partnerships dissolve, wars begin, not from grand betrayals, but from bruised egos. So what's the strategy? 1. Observe before you act. Before you challenge or correct someone, study them. How do they respond to pressure? Criticism? Do they forgive, or do they simmer? 2. Don't assume everyone is like you. Just because you can take a joke or criticism doesn't mean others can. Empathy and power isn't kindness, it's survival. 3. Use soft power. Instead of direct confrontation, use suggestion. Lead people to conclusions without making them feel wrong or inferior. 4. Disarm with praise. If you must disagree, start by admiring something about them. People rarely attack those who compliment them sincerely. 5. Withdraw when necessary. If you sense danger, back off. You don't need to win every battle. Some people are not worth the cost of conflict. Power isn't just about dominating others. It's about understanding them. Every person is a universe of insecurities, traumas, desires, and fears. Step on the wrong nerve, and even a weak person can destroy you. Remember this: the more successful you become, the more people you'll interact with, and the more personalities you'll encounter. One misstep with the wrong individual can cost you your reputation, your resources, or your freedom. So study people like a map. Know where the traps are. Know who holds grudges. Know who smiles too much. And know who never forgets. Because in the game of power, offense is not always intentional, but the consequences, they are always real. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with, because ignorance with some is a fatal mistake. Visit my channel. I have many more interesting videos.